tuned into one of the greatest, the king of side hustles, my man Christopher Davis. Passive info, you know he got the latest. So grab your pen and pad, it's time to get educated.
What's going on, everybody? It's me, Christopher, with Passive with Christopher. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got an update on what's going to go forward with NovaTech, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they said they were going to come out with an update, and they have. It's April 1st, 2023, and we're going to go over that update, ladies and gentlemen, that will maybe affect the link shares in NovaTech. But let's see what happens for all the investors as well. All of us are both investors, or either investors or we are link shares as well. And a lot of link shares are investors. So let's go ahead and get that information out. But before we go deep dive into that, let's do some maintenance. If this is the first time you're here to my channel, Passive with Christopher, you want to go ahead and click that bell notification button up on your right hand side. It keeps you notified on everything we do here at Passive with Christopher, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if you have any comments during or after the presentation or after the video, you can hit that in the comment section. I do answer all my comments already. And also remember, I am not a financial advisor. This will not be financial advice, so don't count me as your financial advisor. You all know I'm just a father here who enjoys passive income and sharing my journey with others to show others how I live a passive income life through passive and non-passive opportunities. Understand, everything you hear on this channel, Passive with Christopher, is always and will be for educational purposes only. So please do your own due diligence and do your own research before you decide to do anything or jump into any platform. All right, let's hop to it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to hop over to the Telegram news group for NovaTech, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to see what the CEO and everything came out and said. Okay, so we're going to hop over here. All right, so it's breaking news. It says, dear members, we want to first take a moment to thank you, our users who have trusted NovaTech with their investments over the last 4 years, and wanted to ensure all that we are committed to continuing to thrive and prosper in the ever-changing environment. We recognize in order to do so that adaptation is a requirement of any business who wishes to remain relevant in the marketplace. With that said, we would like to provide our users with enhancements to our program, along with future guidelines for managing the flow of finances. This is effective April 1st, which is today, ladies and gentlemen, 2023. We would like to announce the following changes to our existing compensation plan and briefly explain the mindset behind these changes. Now, let's talk about number one. NovaTech wishes to waive the service fee charge to our members for the month of April, May, and June. We appreciate the patience and encouragement our members have demonstrated over the past few months, and although it may seem a small token to most, we think it is only fair we offer this as a gesture of our appreciation. Now, that's pretty cool, ladies and gentlemen, because the service fee that the investors was getting every month was $25. Now, just depending on where you are and who you are and how much you have invested in NovaTech, that could be a big thing or that could be a small thing to you, right? For those that have, under $10,000, $20,000 in investment, that might be a big thing to them, right? For those that have over that amount, that might not be a big thing to them, okay? So that is some good news for everybody, because number one, that's money you can save every single month for the next 3 months. Please note, during this time, residual income, which is based on this fee, will also be suspended. Okay, so that means that you won't be getting any residuals from any upgrades or anything like that. Right? I know that can be a big deal, but for me personally, it's not a big deal because I'm here for the investment interest. Okay, yes, we do share certain things here, like I do have my link here on YouTube, for people to join my team in investing. But my thing is key on the investment. That's my thing, right? I want NovaTech to be here for my investment. Now, if I can help somebody else invest in a company that I know I can trust over the years, then I've been doing that, right? But if I have to waive any type of fee to help another person, I'm still going to help that person, right? It doesn't matter if it's just the right thing to do. Okay, so to me, it's not a big deal. Now, to somebody else who got big super teams and all this other stuff, it might be a big deal to them, right? But to me personally, and like I said, this is my journey, this is not such a big deal. Now, let's go back to it. Indirect referral fees will be temporarily suspended. In return, direct referral fees will be increased by 50%. Please reference updated compensation plan in the back office. So they're saying they have updated compensation plan in the back office. The profit sharing pool will be temporarily suspended, resuming the third quarter of 2023. So the third quarter, all right, so that's around June. Okay, so you're looking at the third quarter of a year is from June until I believe September or something like that, right? So you're looking around June. So please note, users must maintain current ranks in order to qualify for the pool. Lifetime ranks will no longer apply. We feel that the above changes will help reward members who are actively investing and building with our business and wish to continue to do so, while eliminating unnecessary compensation that may cause further strain on our business model. Now, to me, I'm thinking, okay, they want to continue with the investment, right? They don't want any strain that will hinder the investment part of the program. And to me, that's a plus because, like I said before, I'm here for the investment, right? If I can help somebody on the side earn some extra, just like I'm doing with the investment, to me, that's a plus, right? So let's continue on. In reference to current and future cash out requests and processing, we wish to honor our promise to resume trading cash outs withdrawals as of April 1st, 2023. However, we also recognize the need to set parameters in doing so in order for us to resume a normal, realistic flow of finances. Now, one of the major things when you are in any of these programs is the compensation plan for the link shares, right? That's just extra on top of the investment that we already get from these platforms. Now, they have to pull those funds from something, okay? And that is part of the investments. So, in turn, being a link share and having a team, sometimes it can pull away from the initial investment that's a part of the opportunity. And if it's not ran right, if it's not done accordingly, the whole thing can come crashing down. And as I'm looking at this right now, NovaTech has switched because it's more important that they protect the investors than any of the link shares out here. Okay? And I will agree on that. The investment is the most important part of the whole platform. So whatever they could do to extend the investors, they should do so. Okay? Even if they have to cancel out the link sharing part of the whole platform. Because like I told you before, I'm here in NovaTech because of the investment. Not because I can share it with anyone else. Not because I can make a profit from anyone else, I should say. But I'm here for the investment, right? If my investment can grow every single week, every single month without hesitation, that's a plus for me, right? So let's continue on. So as it says here, all right, effective immediately, the following guidelines will be implemented, okay, until further notice. Number 1, bonus withdrawals will be limited to Monday of each week, 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The goal is to pay all requests made during a specific week before the next withdrawal period begins. Okay, now listen what I just said. Bonus withdrawals will be limited to Mondays of each week from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. We understand this may take a reasonable period of time to adjust to. Number 2, trading withdrawals will be limited to the 1st to the 5th of every month, payable by the 30th of each month. Trading withdrawal requests will also be subjected to the following guidelines. Now first, let's talk about that, right? So, like everything we're in, they have a time you can withdraw from their platform. NovaTech is just being specific on when you can withdraw from the platform. Once a month, from the 1st to the 5th, right? And payable by the 30th of each month. So if you get your withdrawal in on time between the 1st and the 5th, you'll be paid out by the 30th of that month, right? So make sure you understand that. Now let's get into the guidelines. Capital, that's the trading balance request, will be limited to no more than 5% of a trading balance for the month of April. Okay, so just to say your trading balance is, let's just say your trading balance is $10,000, right? So 5% of $10,000 is $500. Okay, so that's what you're limited to, right? So if you have $100,000, right, then you're limited to 5% of that, which is $5,000. Right, so that's all in the month of April you can request to withdraw. That will increase to 10% for the following month, which is May, and then after that, which is June, it will move to 15%. So each month you'll be able to withdraw more and more. Okay, and ongoing, it says. Now, trading balances requests may only be made once a month. Remember, we just went over that. Trading balance requests withdrawal requests may only be made once a month. A 5% withdrawal fee will apply to all trading cash outs. Well, we already know that. With any platform that we're on, we're charged a a percentage for a withdrawal fee. So we're already used to that. So that's not a big deal. Now, new registrations may not request a trading balance withdrawal for the first 90 days. Now, I will agree with that because number one, if you're into any investment, right, the key or the aim is not to deposit your money 10 days later, withdraw your money, right? You're investing for the long term. At least a minimum of 90 to 180 days, which is 6 months, right? So that is to me, that's no big deal, right? So new registrations may not request a trading balance withdrawal for the first 90 days. Next, the 14-day cancellation policy is still in effect. So that means is if you decide to, or if anyone decide to invest with NovaTech and you're within the 14-day cancellation policy, you can cancel your application, right? So if you put in $500 and you in NovaTech for a week and you decide, or something happens, or you need emergency and you need that $500 back, you can withdraw it. You can cancel it. All right. All changes will apply for as long as needed till such time that NovaTech feels these parameters can be adjusted. In order to prepare for the updates above, the following activities will begin to take place. All right, so listen up, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. Now, understand that NovaTech is trying to protect their investors, okay? They're trying to protect your investment. So these parameters are very important to investors. Now, they are more towards people that are link shares like myself, all right? But to me, like I said, they don't bother me. What I'm interested in is how this affects my investment, okay? How this affects the people that I've introduced to NovaTech and their investment, okay? Because 90% of my people that actually joined with me in NovaTech, and you can click the link in the description at any time to also join as well, they are just investors. They don't share the opportunity with anybody. They just want to invest, right? And I want to know how this affects my investment and then how this affects theirs, so I can have a conversation with them as well. So let's move on. All existing trading balances requests will be returned to the trading accounts and will be subjected to the new guidelines. This will allow users to also continue earning ORI on these balances. All existing bonus balance requests made prior to March 14th will be canceled and also moved to the trading account. This will not only relieve NovaTech of trying to continuously play catch up, but will also allow many users who expressed interest in doing so the ability to earn ORI on the balance as well. While we know some of these changes will take time to adjust to, we strongly believe we must adapt in order to ensure we continue to strive as a business. Now, what this number 2 was talking about is if a number of people put in requests prior to today and they haven't gotten NovaTech hasn't gotten to them yet to get that withdrawal. So what will happen is that withdrawal will be canceled, that those funds will be moved back into the trading account, and you can do and you can go about either keeping investing or doing the withdrawal during the new guidelines. Okay, so that money or that investment or those funds put back will be with the new guidelines as far as investing or withdrawing. Okay. While we know some of these changes will take time to adjust, We strongly believe we must adapt in order to ensure we continue to strive as a business. We again appreciate everyone's patience and value your trust. Cynthia Payton, that is the CEO of NovaTech. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this really doesn't affect as much the investor and the long-term investor. This doesn't really affect them. This more so affects the people that are link shares, right? And like I said, I'm one of those persons that are link shares. But my whole focus with NovaTech is the investment. The bonuses, as far as sharing the links and everything and sharing the opportunity with others, is just a bonus. But my key thing is just keep the investment going, and that's what NovaTech is about. They just added the extra bonuses and stuff because of people that share the opportunity with people. But NovaTech is an investment platform. It's for investing, right? And I'm here to invest for the long term. And as long as NovaTech is looking to move forward and invest in the long term and do take action to keep the company moving forward in the investment environment, I'm key to whatever they need to do that. All right. So that is the update today, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, I'll leave my link in the description if you guys, anybody wants to get started with NovaTech. Like I said, if you need some more information on NovaTech, do your due diligence. I have a walkthrough video, and you can look through my video archive if this is the first time you're here to my channel and the first time you're looking at stuff that's going on with NovaTech. You can look through my video archives and you can get caught up with that. And I did a walkthrough and everything with that. But like I said, I was coming out with the update that NovaTech said they were going to come out with April 1st. Today's April 1st. And I believe personally, for myself, that NovaTech has been doing very well over the last 4 years. And it continues to really do very well over the past over this past month or this past year. Okay. And again, all right, yesterday they did very well as far as the ORI is concerned, still over 2% for the week last week, and they continue to do that every single week for my investment. And that's why I invested with NovaTech, is because they look out for my investment. Now, if I choose to share this with others and whatever conversation you get from that, that's irrelevant to me. The relevance is those people that I shared this with, are their investment growing? And I could definitely say yes, because mine is growing. So if mine is growing, I know theirs is growing. So I'm very happy with NovaTech as far as an investment for me and an investment for people I've showed this to over the past couple of years. All right. But anyway, once again, this is Christopher with Paths with Christopher, guys. And you know we're sponsored by the Prosperity Dominance Group. This is a big update from NovaTech, and there's a lot of things going forward that if you are a link share or you share this or you have a group within NovaTech, you definitely want to watch this video a couple times, because there are some nuances that you need to know about, and it does affect you, and it does affect people that share the link. Now, as far as the investor themselves, which most of you that share the link probably are investors as well. Not probably are investors as well. This doesn't really affect us like that. So that is a good thing. And as long as NovaTech continues to give us our ORI every single week, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see a problem with supporting them. I don't see a problem with making my updates every single week, letting you know that, hey, your investment is growing, right? But like I said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the link in the description. You can get started with NovaTech if that's what you want to do. Remember, never invest more than you're willing to lose, ladies and gentlemen, because we are in a volatile market and there's always a possibility you could lose your funds. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps the channel out very much so. And if you want to comment, go ahead and leave a comment. And if it's the first time to my channel, just go ahead and hit that bell notification button. It'll get you up to date on every time I put out a new video on this channel, Passive with Christopher. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have an amazing day. It's April 1st, and there was no April Fool with NovaTech, ladies and gentlemen. They came out and they explained everything from the A to the Z, what's going to go on with the company from April 1st and into the future. So if you need to relook at this video, go ahead and relook at this video. If you need to share it with your teams or anybody else, go ahead and share this out as well. All right, guys, I see you on the next video.
Tired of your 9 to 5, the head of your peers. Create generational wealth to pass to your kids. Show them how to invest, watch the dividends grow. Hey Chris, give them the game, it's time to let them know. Let them know.